we coming. Somebody tell these what's happening, what's happening. I dropped the ball right out of the gate. Now I'm trapping. Quit capping. Put a little that we taxing. I can count it backwards. If they don't for him, now they need maxing. Free the bro. Now I'm sitting back relaxing. Talk that over the phone. They talking that in the tweet. We can see that all on the ground. I see. We about to go ham. Run it, oh shut it down. We about to go out of town. Come back and bring out a pound.
All right. First of all, welcome to Feltram Sports Field. It's going down. The Georgia versus Florida.
Hello, everybody. If you're just tuning in right now, we are live here at Feltram Stadium here in Haines City, Florida, for the Georgia-Florida Showcase. The Underclassmen will take off here in about 30 minutes. We've got a beautiful night here that it's finally turned into. Georgia versus Florida coming up here very soon. So stay tuned, folks. Varsity Sports Network will be bringing it to you live here momentarily. So please stay tuned. We'll be back for more right after this.
that I hate those kids. Last birthday, she got you a new sweater. Put it on, give her a kiss and tell her do better. She said, how about I get you jewelry from the West End? How about she hit the West End and get a best friend? I'm joking, I'm just serious. I asked her, don't be acting like no actress. If we preach it, then we practice. Don't be reaching, don't be touching shit. We in Kanye West Benz, cause I will turn you back to a pedestrian. They ask me what I do and who I do it for, and how I come up with this up in the studio. All I want for my birthday is a big booty girl. All I want for my birthday is a big booty girl. When I die, bury me inside the Gucci style. When I die, bury me inside the Louis style. All I want for my birthday is a big booty girl. All I want for my birthday is a big booty girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Fan contest. You in first place. You in first place. You in first place. Fan contest. You in first place. I show up with a check to your workplace. They hand the valet the keys to the Mercedes. Tell the DJ play your song. When I'm seeing from the back, it came front of. They ask me what I do and who I do it for. When I die, bury me inside the booty club. Get it good, get it good, get it good. I might switch it up and get you good. They ask me what I do and who I do it for, and how I come up with this up in the studio. All I want for my birthday is a big booty girl. All I want for my birthday is a big booty girl. When I die, bury me inside the Gucci style.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready, it's 4:47. Game will start at 5 p.m. Game will start at 5 p.m. Make sure you stop by T-Shop, get your official T-shirts. The official Georgia versus Florida high school showcase. You know how we do.
You in first place. You in first place. Bad contest. You in first place. Seeing if a 7-digit check clear, all in the connects in. Driving cars that come out next year. Block lit, all I did was come out for some fresh air. Big chain, nice watch, fresh gear. Heck yeah, killers respect killers. Soft you get respect fair. Crazy cause I love it, but I hate it that I rep there. Sad part about it is that I made it when I left there. Sorry to whoever anticipated my death there. You die, they hope. Don't sleep, stay woke. The more money you get, the more it's your fault. They broke. Catch a bullet in your culo. In the hood, that's how they do though. This ain't nothing new, yo. What?
This ain't nothing new. To like me, man, that's what I do. And you got to lie to if they said this ain't what I do. This ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. Make me so like you. 'Cause around here, man, so this an everyday thing. No, it ain't nothing new.
Never turn down when it's on, I'm front line. Always respected what's real, I won't mind. Anytime they shut up the hood, was go time. Once you stop coloring in life, you so large. If you have some smut on your name, you can't grind. Over reputation and pride, we gon' die. When the police asked for the truth, I told lies. And when I finally got in this booth, my soul cried. Once you off the stove, no child. Hey, make no excuse for your youth on no sides. See me, I graduated these streets in 05. Still living down by these roads, you know
It
why?
ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. To like me, man, that's what I do. And you got to lie to if they said this ain't what I do. This ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. Nah, well, maybe to it like you. 'Cause around here, man, so this an everyday thing. You know it ain't nothing new.
Nah, the bars are still lethal. You ain't at the top till the stars are underneath you. God shuffles the deck with the cards
crew. Put my prints on the semi and bust. I'm grateful. I know the difference between plenty and nothing. On the block, on the crate, sipping Henny and puffing. I don't even know it's all love. Keep your enemies flustered. Lick a shot off, then let two go. Let me off the leash. I'm like Cujo. Say nothing, yo. What? Say nothing, no. Two might be famous, but I know. And you got a lot to me. Say this ain't what I do. This ain't nothing, no. This ain't
Voice Sports.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Feltram Field here in Haines City, Florida, on a blustery, chilly day here this Sunday afternoon for the Georgia-Florida Showcase. Underclassmen game here, starting here in the next 7 to 8 minutes. Bobby Latmore from Varsity Sports Network going to challenge the conditions here tonight to bring you all the action here tonight. Following this game tonight, you also see the Senior Georgia-Florida Classic, Showcase Classic, coming up at 7 p.m. right after this game here. We got some music playing here from our DJ, so bear with us, folks. We'll be with you momentarily. Those of you who are tuning in for the pay-per-view, we'll definitely be bringing you all the action here coming up here pretty soon, and we hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. Again, we are at Feltram Stadium here in Haines City, Florida, for today's presentation of the Georgia-Florida Underclassmen Showcase on Varsity Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody, here to Felching Field. Of course, I don't know if you heard the announcement that we just had a power surge. Just wind and everything else tonight is absolutely just causing a lot of havoc for us, but we'll try to bring you everything we can here tonight. Bobby Latmore from Varsity Sports Network bringing you all the action here tonight for the Underclassmen showcase here.
Typically, when you see Georgia play, you think of power run game, straightforward smash mouth football, but then you look at Florida, and they're always built with so much speed and skilled players on the outside, and they want to turn it into a track meet. When you see two styles clash like this at one time, you always want to keep your eyes glued to the game.
Again, the announcement's going on through here, so we got a lot going on, folks. We appreciate you tuning in. We apologize again for the power outage. Again, it's just very bad weather in this area of the state here. We had a bad storm front come through this morning. It's still kind of lingering around a little bit, but I shouldn't have to tell y'all, all of y'all up there in the north part, this is actually very nice compared to what y'all are going through, so we'll deal with it. We'll have a good time and get everything rolling with it as well. So appreciate you guys tuning in here today for the Varsity Sports Network's presentation of the Georgia-Florida Underclassmen special here today. We've got a lot going on. Everybody ready to go, so we're about ready to get things cranked up here, folks, and thanks for tuning in here to the Varsity Sports Network. And here's our flyover. As you guys can see, we'll just go ahead and get these crows up here. It's going crazy right now. That's our flyover. We had everything done. Coin toss was there. Unfortunately, we were during a power outage, so I'm really not sure who won what. But we'll definitely be on top of that here all for you here to get you all caught up with all that. Again, it's a very, very blustery day. If you saw a picture of me, you look like I'm an Eskimo up here on the top of the press box here today. It's absolutely nuts. And, folks, please bear with me, and I'm very sorry for this, but we're going to do our best with the rosters on both sides. We cannot keep the paper down on the table here tonight in front of us because it's absolutely – there's 40-mile-an-hour gusts right now that are going crazy with us right now. But I'll tell you what, we're going to get the game in. You're going to be able to see it the best of our ability here on Varsity Sports Network, so we hope you enjoy the broadcast here today. A big game here today, a lot of bragging rights. We've got kids from all over the state of Georgia, from the north part all the way to the south, coming down here to Orlando this week. Noticing just a couple from being up in Georgia myself, seeing a Lowndes County helmet. I've got a Warner Robins helmet out here. We've got a Pelham helmet. We've got a lot of good teams out here, here represented here today from the state of Georgia. Also from the state of Florida, dressed in orange today. You'll see them out there. They'll be in orange tops. Georgia in the yellow gold tops. Unfortunately, our scoreboard was red and blue, so we'll get it all set up and done.
San Francisco 49ers up 10-0 on the Dallas Cowboys.
So the announcers enjoying a lot of NFL stuff going on. I know you guys are going to watch that as well, but we're going to get things rolling here pretty soon, momentarily here, folks. Kickoff Florida did win the toss. They will defer to the second half, and they are out on the field right now. They will get ready to kick off, and the one young man that's going to be doing the kicking off for them is number 6. Again, folks, please bear with us. We're trying to get all of our papers down here in a row. This is Joey Calta from Steinbrenner University. He is a sophomore. He'll be doing the kickoffs for us here tonight. It looks like that's him. I'm not sure if they got anybody else out there, or it could be somebody else. Actually, he's one of the players that are out there. They're waiting for the football. Again, please bear with us, folks. Not sure where the kicker is. He's probably trying to find a T, but there is a T out there, so I'm not sure who's going to do what. It may be Malcolm Tucker, number 4. He's from Palm Beach Gardens.
3 for the chain crew. 3 for the chain crew.
Looks like he's waiting on there, so they're waiting for the chain crew to get up and get our chain crew going. So please bear with us on that. But you get a good look at the Georgia team dressed in gold. They will be going from left to right on your television screen. Also, Florida is dressed in orange tops tonight with their own helmets, school helmets represented there. So a lot of fun coming up here tonight here for both of these teams. So we're about ready to get this thing kicked off. Again, we apologize for if there's any issues with power outages or any issues with anything else happening to the broadcast. We do apologize beforehand because we cannot control the elements out here today, folks. It's supposed to get down in the 40s here tonight, and in Florida, that's a serious freeze down here in the state of Florida. But again, we know that y'all are going through a lot worse up there where you all are coming from in Georgia North. So appreciate you guys tuning in today here for the broadcast. So it sounds like we're about ready to get this thing started, but we don't have a chain crew.
Team Florida. Okay, they out here doing their thing with the bright orange as they face off against Georgia in gold. If you're here representing for Team Georgia, you in the stands, whether you use your feet or you use your hands, make some noise for your boys.
Good crowd out here for Georgia. The announcer's trying to get everybody fired up for this game. And good job over there. And you can see across the way there, good representation from the state of Florida as well. So a lot of fun coming up here tonight. Beautiful complex here at Feltram Stadium here. This is part of Feltram Academy, which is a post-grad school that's here in the state of Florida. A lot of these kids that really don't get scholarships coming out of high school get one more year of playing a little bit of just a year more of eligibility there for high school. Again, that's not, you don't have another year of eligibility in high school, but they do play it like it's almost like an extra 13th grade right there, and they still get a chance to get college scholarships here at Feltram, but mostly coming down here just to play football and go to school. So gotta love it. They get a little taste of the college atmosphere here in these post-grads. So it's a pretty good opportunity for a lot of these kids who may not be able to get a full scholarship to another college, but they get one more year of growing in maturity and one more year to start their college degree, so to speak, with their classes, so they can get a good idea of it and come back hopefully the next year with another scholarship for football. Again, folks, we're waiting for the chain crew to come down out of the stands. We're trying to find some volunteers right now for this to happen, and that's the only thing that we're waiting on right now. So 12-minute quarters. We'll go play regular high school football rules here. I know we're getting a little bit of a late start here, but if you're tuned in, we welcome you aboard.
We got two. We need one more.
So we're still waiting for the chain crew. So it looks like they've got them all ready to go. So we'll be cranking up here momentarily. Here we go. Guys are getting ready to go. Coaches are coming back. So let's see who they hand the football to. I believe that will be number 4, Malcolm Tucker from Palm Beach Gardens. He's also going to play defensive back today. So we'll go ahead and get him lined up here as well. And folks, please bear with us again. We have the rosters just, we're holding on to them, plus trying to do the camera, plus trying to do everything else. And we miss a name or here and there. Please bear with us. So we're about ready to kick off. Here we go, folks. Florida versus Georgia in the 2022 annual Underclassmen Showcase, live from Feltram Stadium here in Haines City, Florida. And you can hear the wind, folks. I can hear it in my headset, and that is not anything else. That's not static. That is wind. We have 40-mile-an-hour gusts up here on the top of the press box, so you can imagine how fun I feel right now. And here we go. The whistle's still waiting for it to go. We still have waiting on the chain crew, and as everybody gets ready to go, we've got them all lined up. Here we go, folks.
All right. Let's get ready for action. Let's go.
And there we go. High kick into the wind. It's going to go forward, and it's going to jump back, and Florida has a chance to recover it, and there's a scramble for the ball. Let's see who's got it. Looks like Florida has it, and they do. They did not count on that wind. That wind, you saw that wind push that football all the way back. It looked like it landed about the 25-yard line, but the wind pushed it all the way up to the 35-yard line, and now Team Florida takes over here, first down on offense. It's almost like an onside kick. They got the fumble, and now Florida takes off here for the first down. 1st and 10 here for Florida. Florida dressed in orange. Folks, the sun's starting to peek out a little bit.
Drop that dub in there, baby. See 2 games of great NPFA action.
Georgia looking like they're coming up for a blitz. They're going to hand it off to the running back, and a big spot right through. That's number 55 for Georgia. that just smoked in here.
Said, be ready.
And he just jumped all over that one right there, folks. And, of course, again, we got a
Can of whoop ass.
well, we don't need to hear that. But
Lord have mercy.
loss of about 3 on that. It'll be second down and 13 coming up.
Yeah, I know many of the people that's watching from the residences around the area, boy. This ain't 7B7, baby. Georgia
Snap to the quarterback, and go back. He's going to go deep. He's got a root man. That's out there. It's going to go way out of bounds out there on the far side, so it'll be incomplete. It'll set up now third down and 13 now, but he tried to go. They're throwing into the wind, which is a little surprising. But after that first run, that defensive line for Georgia, boy, I tell you what, they just jumped all over that run. We'll try to get you the starting lineups here, the guys that are out there on the field right now.
But it looks like Miche Esteme on the pass. Incomplete. Third down and 13. As Team Florida breaks the huddle. Malcolm Tucker, your near side threat. Good matchup.
Roll out here to the left. Quarterback comes out for Florida. Going to rush hard by Georgia. Going to look. He's going to throw. He's going to throw across the middle. Has a man open. It's going to be, incomplete. You saw the ball just hang up in that wind, folks. It had just hung up, and now we have a flag on the play. And we have a holding call on Florida, which would have negated anything anyways. They'll decline that, and Florida will probably have to punt coming up here for fourth down.
As the outside defender gave Tyler Smith the inside route and unable to collect the ball.
So fourth and 13 now coming up here for Florida.
Making it fourth down and 13 early for Team Florida. No hesitation to put it in the air, baby.
Yep, they're going to go ahead and punt the ball here for Team Florida. Again, folks, we apologize for the rosters. We cannot keep the papers up here on the deck because it is absolutely so blistery that we can't keep the names. So there's no rush on the punt during the All-Star games, and a punt going to go right to the man. That's where they'll take it over right there, and that's exactly where they'll be.
Down by Florida at the 14-yard line.
So the 14-yard line is where they will take over. First and 10 here for Georgia, as now they get their first time out offense now. So after the fumble recovery on the kickoff, Georgia able to sustain Florida and hold them back a little bit, not let them get anything going. So, and we've got our own play-by-play going on in the press box, so we may let him do it. You know, he can see all the
first possession of the match. Let's go.
So first and 10 now for Georgia here on the 14-yard line. Gonna run it off right here in the middle. Nope, doesn't go far at all. Defense, nice job for Florida right there. No gain on the play. Going to bring up second down and 10 coming up. And running back for Georgia comes up limping here after the first play.
Brings the play to a close.
So second down and 10 after no gain on the play.
Quarterback position. Clap snap. Rolls the pocket, looking.
He's looking, has a man down here. Oh, and hit hard. It's going to be incomplete. Nice hit right there by the Florida defensive back coming in. So that'll set up now third down and 10 coming up here for Georgia.
It was unable to collect the football. Third down and 11 for Georgia. Lined up on the outside.
So Georgia now coming up in the
17.
Shotgun position. Running back off the left hip, going to go back to pass. Going to look, has the wind to his back, has a man coming in the middle, cannot come up with it. Good pass by the quarterback there for Georgia.
Lord have mercy.
That'll set up fourth down now coming up here for
Special team unit on for Team Georgia.
fourth down and 10 coming up.
Definitely want to demand a do-over for that.
So that'll bring out the punter here for Georgia. We'll try to get these names, folks. Again, we can't really hold on to all of the paperwork here for all of the things. Griffin Marshall from Woodward Academy is the quarterback there for Georgia. We did get him announced here, and we'll try to get, I believe, the quarterback for Florida was when he started out. We'll try to get it. And it's going to be fumbled. Florida does recover it. And now they're going to say no, because that's where it's going to be, because they cannot return, because there's no rushing on the punts, but a great punt with the wind by Georgia. And that'll bring up 1st and 10 now here for Florida as they come out for their second possession here of the game. Both teams stalling out, 3 and out on their first possessions here early on in this game here today.
Florida will send their offense back out onto the football field.
Again, folks, we apologize, but we are just absolutely just strapped up here. Wind is just killing us up here. Hopefully it'll die down later on so we can kind of bring you more of what we do here on Varsity Sports Network to recognize these kids. First quarter action here if you're just joining us. And now penalty downs, flags flying in everywhere. We got to delay a game all ready for Florida as they're taking their time coming out on the field. No, illegal substitution by the Florida team. Too many men on the field. Looks like they came on with 12. One tried to get off in time, and they could not. So they'll start with a 1st and 15 coming up here for Florida. Joel Cesario, as we just heard, is the quarterback here for Florida. He'll take it, roll to his right. He's got his man open on the far sideline. Nice catch over there by the tight end, number 17. That'll set up a 2nd down and 3 coming up here for Florida. St. Louis from Boca Raton, one of the big tight ends, one of the star tight ends here in the state of Florida, big-time recruit down there for Boca Raton here as a sophomore this year. And now the quarterback's going to roll here. He's going to roll out here. He's got a man coming, and it's going to be incomplete. Could not connect that one. So that will be a 3rd down now coming up and 3 here for the Florida team.
With excellent coverage by Team Georgia, both over and under. Number 22 and 24 on the coverage for Georgia.
So that'll be 3rd down and 3 coming up.
And triple McCord on the coverage. 3rd down and 4.
Well, we're going to call it 3rd down and 3.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Because they got to get to the 30, and they're at the 42-yard line. Now a timeout now called by the Florida team. We'll take one with them too.
PFA, Georgia versus Florida. High school underclassmen showcase. Let's go. Again, don't hesitate to stop by.
Welcome back, everybody, here to the Georgia-Florida Underclassmen Showcase, live from Feltram Stadium here in Haines City, Florida. Bobby Latmore for the Varsity Sports Network bringing you all the action here today. Trying to keep up with all the equipment that's about to blow off. We just had one of our headphones fly off the table, so we had to go collect that. And we're pretty much up here with 40-mile-an-hour gusts. Sun trying to peek out a little bit, so hopefully it'll turn into a more pleasant evening. Temperature is dropping, but doing pretty good. Fumble on the play. Let's see. That defensive line for Georgia is very tough here today. They got some good underclassmen kids, really sharp right now. 4th down now, loss of about 4 on that one, or I should say about 2 or 3. So it'll be 4th and 5 coming up here now in Florida. We'll probably have to punt again.
Team Florida special teams unit back out onto the football field.
So 4th and 5 now for Team Florida.
Back deep to do the honors, Malcolm Tucker, and set the receive for Georgia.
And again, no rushing on the punt, and it's going to come down. And that's wherever they catch it is where they will take over. So that'll take possession right there for the Georgia team, and a flag now coming in. bunch of flags coming in now.
After the play,
So let's see what that's all about.
conversation.
Not sure what that was all about, but it'll be 1st and 10 Georgia no matter what after everything's kind of sorted out.
6:56 remaining in the first quarter of action as the officials come over and have conversation.
If you can hear the announcement, 6:56 left to go here in the first quarter. Just tuning us, 0, no score. And, again, just a blistery personal foul against Georgia. And they'll mark that off 15 yards from where the spot ended. So that'll, instead of the 42, they'll go all the way back around the 26, 27-yard line. And that's exactly where they'll be at the 27.
That infraction will go against teams.
So that'll be
significantly moving them back to about the 26-yard line where they'll start this drive. No lack of size whatsoever from this offensive line from Team Georgia.
So here we go, folks. Back on offense comes Georgia on their second time. They came out running the ball initially, and now we have another whistle blown. Waiting for... So referees are getting everything lined up, trying to get everything lined up. So here comes Georgia now, 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. They're going to hand off in the middle, and Florida, there just nowhere to go. Right now, there's just no running at all in this football game. You're going to have to throw it right now and kind of loosen up that middle of those lines. Both defenses right now looking very, very strong on the run for both of these teams here coming up here today. So now you got a loss of 2 on that. It's going to be 2nd down and 12. Quarterback back to pass, looking. Going to get sacked hard, fumble on the play. Florida looks like they got it. Let's see if they got it or Georgia recover it. It is Florida's ball. You can see the referee coming in. So sack on the play, fumbled, and Florida takes over with great field position right at the 14-yard line. So Florida coming out here today, rushing hard and able to get the sack and the turnover. So 2 turnovers so far here in this one. We figured there's going to be a few more coming up here, folks, because of the way the weather is today. Very chilly, very windy. So, but nice job by that Florida defense to get that sack. Fumble on the play. They were able to recover the fumble. Now they're at the 15-yard line of Georgia, going in threatening here to score. No score here in the first quarter, but this is the first threatening one time here for either team. So here we go. Florida again in orange, Georgia in gold. Quarterback going to take it, going to go. He's got a little bit of room coming in. We go again, the fumble again. It looks like it's going to be fumbled. They turn it right back over. So Georgia gets the ball after the fumble, and now Georgia now comes up with the turnover. Now they have possession here back. They have the ball back with 1st and 10 for Georgia. So back-to-back turnovers to start this series right here. We talked about it, folks. The weather is just absolutely terrible here today. But this is football weather. If you guys watched the Bengals play, or the Buffalo Bills play the New England Patriots last night, it was 5 degrees in Buffalo. So you're happy to be here in Florida. There's a receiver spread way out here to the left. I should say to the right for the Georgia offense. But it's 1st down and 10 at their 15-yard line. So just basically turning over the play. So we're going to go back and a handoff the run up the middle. And George Florida says, no, sir, you're not running on us today. And a nice job right there defensively again for Florida. So a nice job right there for Florida defense. That'll set up now 2nd down and 10. No gain on the play. And Georgia now coming back up. Kind of spread out. Quarterback rolling. Going to throw here to the near side. Has a man open. Caught. In and out. He's had it. He had it. Number 9 is just not having a good day today for Georgia. So hopefully he'll get that turned around here. But he's had 2 open plays here and cannot come down with it. So now 3rd down and 10 coming up here for Georgia.
Tell him put some dirt on the gloves. Put some dirt on the gloves.
And a lot of comments coming from everywhere. So now 3 spread out to the right again. Same formation. Shotgun formation. 1 spread out kind of to the right over there. So 4 wide here for the Georgia offense. With the wind here in the first quarter, they send the back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking, going to go deep, has a man going. He's got a man. He just overthrows everybody. A lot of pushing going on from both sides over there, but no call on the play. And now it'll be 4th down now here for Georgia. They'll come back out with a punt to get it out of their area back there. So 4th down now coming up here for Georgia. You're watching the Underclassmen showcase here from Feltram Field in Haines City, Florida. Still very, very windy. We look over to the west where the front has come through. A beautiful sunset, but unfortunately more clouds heading this way, so hopefully we'll keep the rain away from here tonight.
San Francisco 49ers up 13-0 on the Cowboys.
So now the Georgia team will come in to punt. Again, we apologize, folks. We just cannot keep our roster set on the field. And we're going to follow this one. And this one's going to be taken right here at the 30. They're going to let them run it back. I didn't know they were running them back. But now they changed it up a little bit to where I guess they can't rush the punt, but you can return the punt. Okay. We're trying to keep up with the rules as we go along here for these Underclassmen All-Star games. So Florida will take over in still good field position. They had great field position last time, but now right now they will have 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. 2 games here today, the Underclassmen here now, and the Senior Showcase coming up right after this here on Varsity Sports Network. If you bought the package on the pay-per-view, you get both for the price of one. So now Florida new quarterback in for Florida, looking. He's going to roll. He's looking. He's trying to run a hit from behind and dropped on a sack by that Georgia defensive line again, and they lost a few yards on that one. Looks like maybe about 5 or 6 yards. So that'll set up now 2nd down and 16 coming up here for that Florida offense. He had time to throw, but good defensive down coverage down the field from that Georgia defense, so could not find any place to throw. Looked like he wanted to run, and then all of a sudden he got caught from behind. They say 2nd down and 18, but it looks like more like 16. We'll split the difference. So here we go, folks. Again, going to roll to the near side here. He's looking. He's going to throw. He's got a man just over here, just incomplete, overthrows everybody. And Florida now will be set up with a 3rd down and 16 coming up.
Tyler Smith. Morse melted on the coverage.
Actually, we're going to call that 3rd and 17 on that right there. So
3rd down and 17.
Yep, he got me right. All right. So the announcer agreed with me on that one right there. Lights are not on yet. They haven't turned the lights on yet. It's getting a little dark. Clouds, as I mentioned earlier, clouds starting to move in. The wind continuing to blow, as you can hear in my mic. Now we have flags flying everywhere, whistles blowing. Let's check out. It looks like we've got a false start against Florida.
I ain't no snitch, but it was on him. He did it right there. It was him. I'm telling you, it was him. That cost him 5 yards. They back him up. They gonna say his number, but you know, yeah. 3rd down to 21. Serio setting up shop. No, both teams tied a punt. Full wide snap. Pressure again. Adams up, throws it.
Nice little screen in the middle. Nowhere to go, though. Nice job by the Georgia defense. They read it pretty well.
Good for 2 yards. If that. Brought down to the 36-yard line.
And we'll bring you the down yardage. We have a little issue with our scoreboard right now, folks, so apologize about that. Again, weather is causing a big havoc with our equipment up here today, and we apologize for that. We are out in the elements. The scoreboard, the press box, that we're in is just not big enough for all of us to fit in there, so we're going to be sitting out. So we'll bring you the down yardage. It's 4th down now and about 20. And that'll be right there fielded at the 35-yard line. So he took a knee, and now Georgia will come out and take over from their own 35-yard line. A little bit better field position than what they've started with the last 2 times they've had the ball. They've been inside the 20, but now a little bit of breathing room right here. Georgia comes out in a full spread offense. They got 3 spread out here to the right. Coming out throwing the ball here in the first part of this game here today.
Georgia's offense comes back out onto the football field.
Quarterback stays the same for Georgia. Marshall, the quarterback, still for Georgia. They spread one way. They got 3 stack, double stack right here to the near side. 1 spread out to the left. A little bit of movement there on the line. Nobody moved. They're going to bring it over here to the near side and incomplete again.
Unable to catch the
So
rock.
Georgia just not able to catch anything today so far.
Yeah, man.
So now that'll set up 2nd down and 10 coming up from the 35-yard line. Again, folks, please bear with us on our scoreboard. We dropped the yardage and down in yardage distance due to a technical difficulty. But again, you got me. Bringing you all the action as I can here today.
2nd down and 10 as they set up shop again. Griffin Marshall.
Split 2 out either side this time. Quarterback going to take it. Marshall took it. He's got a wide receiver screen coming in the middle. Caught. That one's caught, but it's going to lose a few yardage right there. Maybe they're going to lose a yard on that one. Back to the 34-yard line, so a big 3rd down and 11 now coming up here for Georgia.
No sooner than they catch it. They're burnt oranges all over the place.
They're going to call a timeout right now, and I'm not sure. It's the end of the first quarter. That's why. So we're at the end of 1, folks. 0-0 on this blustery, cool evening here tonight in Haines City, Florida. So we'll be back with more here the 2nd quarter right after this here on the Varsity Sports Network.
Quick NFL.
So we'll switch the sides of the field here today. 2nd quarter action coming up with you right now.
Cisco still up 13-0 on the Cowboys.
Again, now Georgia going the other way right now. Big 3rd down and 11 now coming up. Quarterback going to go back. Going to have a man coming in the middle. Has it caught, finally caught, and right down to the, down all the way to the 49-yard line. So maybe just a change of field. Got this Georgia receiver crew ready to go, but that was a nice job there by number 10 there for Georgia, and a nice run after the catch to pick up the 1st down. So 1st and 10 now for Georgia at their 49-yard line right here at midfield. Referee helping out one of the receivers, putting his uniform back on.
In the 2nd quarter.
They'll move the ball at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10 right here at midfield. You can see the spread out offense right here, 2 to either side. And the announcer playing music during the play, and now another caught. And another catch on the far side down there, and another 1st down. A nice job. That's number 15 for Georgia. That was a good job right there. Good throw by the quarterback here, Marshall here for Georgia. He's got a pretty good arm. Jadarius Robinson on the reception, as we just heard from the announcer, so we appreciate him helping us out. So now we have 1st and 10 now inside Florida territory, the first time Georgia's moved the ball down to the 35-yard line. Marshall in the shotgun, man in motion, going to hand off coming back this way, and a nice hole up the middle. This is a good run right here. Beautiful job right there, inside the 30 down to about the 27, 28-yard line, and that's number 4 right there for Georgia. Ja'Kylie King. And now we have a timeout on the field. Let's check it out. Official timeout.
Timeout. Brazil.
Now both teams, now we have an issue with the chain, I believe, on the far side over there.
With 10:28 remaining in the first half of action, you are watching the MPFA Georgia versus Florida High School Underclassmen Showcase. The Underclassmen game is taking place right before your very eyes. Make sure you stop by the concession stand. Get you something cold and refreshing in your hand, or something warm as you watch these student athletes perform. Uh-oh.
Good pickup there on first down there for the
NFL
run.
update.
Second down now and
San
about
Francisco
4
13,
after a gain of 6.
7.
Marshall in the shotgun, going to go pitch it out here to King again. King going to get a pitch. Missed one tackle. He's still going to shake and bake around the corner. He's trying to be stiff arm all the way down to the 25-yard line. That'll be enough for another Georgia first down, so a good run. Pitch was a little bit suspect from Marshall, but King went back and got it. Able to come back and pick up the yardage needed for the first down. So it'll be a first down for Georgia at their 25-yard line, driving in on this Florida defense right now. So a little bit of opening up after a couple pass plays for Georgia. Able to stretch out that Florida defense a little bit. They got a good little balance working on this drive right here. They send 3 to the right, 2 stacked onto the right, and 1 back here to the left. Running back now is number 1 in for Georgia. We'll get his name to you here in a second. Now Marshall back to back. Go across the middle, has a man open. He has a touchdown. He caught it. That's number 2 for Georgia on the reception. Nice job right there. So Georgia jumping on top right there with a nice 25-yard reception. And now we have bring it on back, folks. Bring it on back. We have a holding against Georgia. No, they said an illegal man downfield is the call. So the head referee just said it, just gave the indication. We were focused on
bring that back, baby.
The touchdown, but now flag down in the middle of the field, illegal man downfield, so they'll replay it again. Now it'll be first down and 15 coming up here for Georgia. So Georgia now backed up, still spread out in that formation right there. Marshall going to go back to pass, going to probably try it again. He's going to try it again, and this one's caught again. He did it back to back, and we have another flag back there.
A lot of touching going on back there. Let's see what the call is.
Let's see what they did. Did they push off or did he get it? It's pushing pass interference on Florida, so that play will go. So a beautiful pass play again. That was a 25-yarder down to the 5-yard line. So a nice job right there. So first and goal from the 5-yard line here for Georgia. So back-to-back plays. Marshall to his receiver over here. And the first one was a touchdown called back, and they said, you know what, we can do it again, and they sure did. Got it down to the 5-yard line right there. So a huge play coming up here for Georgia. So now they spread everybody out to the left here, and they spread one way out to the right. And they'll hand it off to the running back. The running back goes flying right up the middle, and a great blocking, and that one will be in. And that's a Georgia touchdown right there for sure. That's number 1, the running back right there, and they're having a little bit of fun in the end zone over there. So Georgia takes the lead early in this one, early in the second quarter. So now they'll go for 2, it looks like. So a nice job right there by the Georgia team. Get on the board first. They're going for 2. Let's see if they can get that to the 6 they've got now. Man in motion. Going to hand it off. Marshall going to roll to his right. Got a man right open. It's going to be blocked and intercepted. And it's going to be he cannot run the 2-point conversion back, but a nice job right there by that defensive back right there by number 19 by Florida to cut the 2-point conversion back. So now we've got 6-0 here now. Your score here for Georgia over Team Florida here in the Underclassmen here in the 2022 showcase.
8:43 remaining on the clock.
8:43 left to go here until halftime. Wind has died down a little bit, folks. We'll see if we can't get some other stuff going here for you here. Help out with our equipment here a little bit.
16-7 over the Cowboys.
And the man in the box
Your score here
giving
today.
NFL updates. We're 6-0 here. Georgia up 6-0. 8:43 left to go here in the second quarter. Nice pass play right there. Now we can kind of play a little bit right now because now we can get our hands warmed up and we're good to go. We don't have a number 2 on the roster, but we'll try to get that for you here pretty soon. But we do know that Makari Bodiford from McEachern up there in Atlanta, able to do the 5-yard run in for the touchdown. The sophomore running back there for Georgia, able to take it in for the 6 points. And they failed to do the 2-point conversion, so it stays 6. And a nice job right there by that Georgia offense. Good moment. They got a good balance of plays right there. A couple pass plays were caught. Loosened up that Florida defense a little bit, but we'll give props to number 17, Sebastian St. Louis over there, who made the interception. I believe that was number 19, but we'll get his number as well here for Florida. And that was Henry Bennett from Cardinal Newman as we get ready for the kickoff. And the kickoff now is going to go right back to Florida over there. Wind has died down a little bit, and now we come back over there. That's Taylor, Malcolm Taylor there is the kicker. Now he also runs back to kickoffs, and a nice tackle over there by Georgia. Terrence Curtis from Georgia on the tackle as well, and the lights are now on. So we're good to have a little bit of lights. Getting a little dark out here right now, but the lights did come on. So Team Florida will take over about the 25-yard line, down 6-0. They're 1st and 10.
Looking to cut into this 6-point lead. Let's see if they got what it takes to do it.
They're going to bring Michelle Estime back out, the sophomore from Forest Hill at quarterback. They're going to open up. So he's going to roll the pocket here to the near side, trying to run. He's just going to take it, and he's going to be run out of bounds. And a nice job right there. Instead of throwing it away, he just absolutely ran it out of bounds. So he lost several yards on that one, all the way back to the 15, actually about to the 16, so a loss of 9. So 2nd down and 19 now coming up here for the Florida offense, but not a very smart play by Estime right there. He was running. He should have thrown it away, could have got another play right there, but did not, decided to keep it, ran out of bounds, and lost 9 on it. So 2nd down now and 19 coming up for the Florida offense. And now we have a timeout called right here by, looks like, the Florida. So we'll take one, too. Don't go anywhere, folks. Georgia up 6-0. 7:39 left to go here until halftime. You can see the clouds in the distance in the west. We'll be back right after this on the Varsity. Welcome back, everybody, here to Feltram Stadium here in Haines City, Florida. The wind has considerably died down a lot, so we're pretty good with that. We got some rosters out right now. We'll try to bring you that if we can talk over the music. Of course, we're right on top of the speakers. Here we go, folks. 2nd down and 19 coming up. They keep Estime in there at quarterback. You got 4 receivers spread out. He's going to roll to his left this time. He's looking. He's going to throw it up. It's going to be wide open. It's going to be just nowhere there. Yeah, just kind of threw it up. Nobody was around right there. And the coach for Florida not happy with that play right there. So 3rd down and 19 coming up here for Florida as they're unable to move the ball right here right now. So they're going to send in Estime again, as the quarterback is talking to his head coach over there, or offensive coordinator, I should say, for Florida, as you can see him over there on the sideline. And now they're going to bring in another player right now as well for Estime to work with. But he's had 2 rough outing goes at right now in the last 2 plays. Ran out of bounds and then threw that one up for grabs. Luckily, it was not intercepted. He's throwing with the wind, so he's got a little bit of advantage right now at quarterback throwing the ball. 3rd and 19 now. Ball all the way back at the 16-yard line. Here comes Vestame. He's going to come here, and he's going to throw it right here, and it's just way low, nowhere to go. And now that'll set up 4th down and 19 coming up here for Florida, and they will definitely be punting the ball. Again, folks, when you punt the ball, there's no rush on the punt, but they can return it. So we'll see who's back deep here for Georgia. Georgia's going to send back number 2. Again, we do not have a number 2 on the roster. But we'll try to get you that number here as well here for Team Georgia. So back to punt again is Mr. All-Around Malcolm Tucker from Palm Beach Gardens. He kicked off, returned to kick. He's a wide receiver, and now he'll get over the punt. And a great soaring punt goes over here, and it's kicked all the way back inside the 25. Georgia trying to get it, and they're going to run it all the way back. And somebody getting beat up down here on the near side down here, and a quarterback and a running back and everybody else went crazy on the blocks, as you can see. But the flags everywhere, all over the place after that. So now, and we have the referee back here. We have a flag there and a flag back here. Let's check out the call as the head referee is discussing everything with everybody. And now we've got multiple flags on the field as we'll get the call right now. But a tough break there for Georgia. Went over the returner's head. He kicked it trying to go down and pick it up. Pushed it back even further inside the 25, and now that's where they'll set up about the 24-yard line. Now we'll see if it's even further back with the penalty. So let's check the calls right here by the referee. 2 penalties on the play. He's going to call personal foul against Georgia, so that'll move them way back. That's declined. Helmet to helmet against Georgia. So now that'll be further, and that's a 15-yard penalty and a 1st down. So half distance to the goal all the way back to the 10-yard line, and that's where Georgia will take over. So up 6-0 here with 6:07 left to go here until halftime.
Move them deep into their own territory.
Good punt by Malcolm there to put that one way back and turn the field around there by Malcolm Tucker. He's been Mr. All-Around so far here in the first half. Georgia will send Griffin Marshall back out. He's from Woodward Academy here in Georgia. A sophomore quarterback. Pretty promising arm this young man has right now. So we'll see how they do backed up again in their own side of the field. Going to hand it off up the middle and nowhere to go again against that Florida defense. So that'll be a gain of maybe 1. Nope, they didn't give him anything. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up. Running back right there was number 21. And again, folks, we apologize. I think that's Amari Douglas from Long County, the running back there for Georgia. If it's not, we will definitely fix it and make sure we get the right name. Back to pass goes Marshall. He's got a man. Great catch in the middle. And it's going to be tripped up. He had room to run, but a beautiful catch coming across the middle. That's number 25, Darius Cannon, the junior from Gainesville, Georgia, with a beautiful catch coming across the middle. That'll set up another 1st and 10 out of the shadow of their goalpost all the way up to the 35-yard line. So here comes the Georgia team here, the underclassmen, and a beautiful pass again by Marshall to get things set up there for Georgia. Marshall back to pass again. Going to look. Going to go across the middle. And another catch. It's the same guy. He's awesome. He's just the man in the middle. The junior from Gainesville just having a night in the middle of that Florida defense. Down inside Florida territory to the 36-yard line. The Georgia team is on the move again.
We'll take them up to the 36-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now for Georgia. 4:46 left to go here until halftime. Georgia up 6-0. Against Florida. So back to pass goes Marshall again, looking across the middle, has a man coming across it. No, just in and out of the hands of the receiver again. A little bit of pull on his receive. It looked like he wanted a little bit of interference right there because his jersey's out of his shoulder pad. But that could have been from when he fell. I think that's what came down. But a nice defensive play back there by that Florida offense, that Florida defense back there. Again, folks, we're trying. Jeremiah Gines from Durant back there. Actually, that's number 20, as we just turned and saw him. That's Robert Lee from Westport with a nice defensive play right there on defense. Marshall going to go back across, caught across the backside by the junior from Gainesville again, and he does a nice catch around the corner, setting up now third down now, all the way down to the 29-yard line they're going to give him. And that'll set up now a third down and about 3 to go for a first down. So nice job by Georgia balancing out their attack. They found it on the last possession. Now they got it going here on the next one after that.
Number 20 comes in.
So that's Darius Cannon from Gainesville, the 5'10", 160 junior, having a great night here so far, catching this one.
Third down and 4.
And now they just jumped off the Florida hard count, and now Florida now going to be penalized 5 yards, and that'll be enough for a first down for Georgia. So smart play right there by Marshall, able to get the hard count, able to get Florida to jump offside. And that'll be a first down to the 24-yard line. So Georgia starting back at their own 10-yard line here. 6 plays later, they're in Florida territory at the 24 and driving. 3:20 left to go here until halftime. And Georgia spreads this one out all over the field. They've been this way the whole night. Stacked formation to the near side, plus one even wider than that. They have one spread out to the right and a running back on his hip. That's Byron Williams from Lanier at halfback. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to hand it off over here, and it's caught this time, and he's caught around the corner, and he's good move, and he's still right in the corner. He's still up, and he's dragged down all the way to the 10-yard line. Looked like a little bit maybe to the 12, but that'll be another Georgia first down, and that time it was number 9, Jameer Imuzai from Shiloh, able to make the catch. He missed a couple earlier on in this game, and you know what? He made up for it pretty good right there, so nice job right there by Jamil. And now we have another timeout called by Florida as they come down. That'll be their third and final timeout, I believe, coming up. We'll take another break when we come back as another look at the rest of the Feltram Sports Complex with the clouds moving in the background back there. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back right after this on the Varsity Sports. Welcome back, everybody, here to Feltram Sports Complex here in Haines City, Florida. Bobby Latmore from Varsity Sports Network bringing you the Georgia-Florida Underclassmen Showcase here tonight. Georgia up 6-0 as we got 2:34 left to go here in the second quarter till halftime on a cold and blistery evening here tonight, but we're playing football. Georgia driving, 7th play of the drive. Started from their 10-yard line. Now they're inside the 15 looking, and Marshall getting rushed. He's going to be sacked all the way back at the 23, 24-yard line. Marshall took a little bit too much time in the pocket back there looking, and just the Florida defense, the line just said not enough, and we got you now. So that'll set up a huge loss all the way back at the 22-yard line. That's 2nd and 20 coming up here for Georgia. They spread 3 out to the right now. 1 here to the near side.
2nd down.
Moving in at running back right now. Again, we don't have 21, but we'll try to find out who that is coming up here momentarily. Marshall back to pass, going to swing it out to the far side, kind of a wide receiver. Good move by Colley. He's going to get around, spin move. He's trying to drive forward. He's down to the 7-yard line, but a nice run right there by the junior from Gainesville. He's had the series on this play right here. 2 beautiful catches in the middle to get Georgia out of trouble from their own goal line, and now trying to score here with his ability there as well. On the tackle on the far side was number 14. That was Shai Monplaisir from Dr. Kropp.
Traction on the play will go
So now we've got
Georgia.
another
He walked off accordingly.
we got another holding against Georgia. So Georgia just really shooting themselves in the foot with the
That'll bring it
penalties
back
right
to
now.
about the
So that'll go all the way
28
back
line.
to the 27-yard line, and that'll set up another second down, or replay second down, and that's going to set up second down at about 25.
For Team Georgia.
So second down and 25 now. They can get a first down inside the 2-yard line. But they're looking for more than that. 6-0 to score, 1:15 left to go here in halftime. Clock continuing to run. Marshall taking a look, going to take the snap, looking, going to across the middle, going to be caught, almost deflected, almost intercepted right there. Nice job right there. That was number 5 for Florida.
Jalen Hill able to get a
Yeah, that was Jalen Hill from Lafayette. Mayo up there, North Florida, with a nice job right there on the tip. As you get a good look at him right there across that linebacker right there. So able to get that down, knocked away. So that'll set up a third down now, and a big play coming up here for Georgia right here before the half. 1:05 here before halftime. You can see they are spread out all over the field. They go to the short side with the stacked formation. Not sure if they wanted that. Now they move them across the back. So now they'll bring the other receiver back across. I believe that's Collins.
Choose to stay with a full wide
Cannon.
shift to
So they bring
power.
Cannon back over in the near slot. Marshall in the shotgun. High snap. Takes it. Going to take it. Going to cross the back away. You're going to hand it to Cannon. Cannon just going to get F-ended right there. Give it up for number 2 on the Team Florida right there. That was number Amari Black from Park Vista with a great tackle on Cannon right there.
That will once again put Georgia in.
Loss of a couple right there. So now you've got fourth down now coming up.
Go for it. Let's
And
see.
that'll be fourth down and 28 to go for the first down. If you're going to go 28 yards, you might as well score the touchdown. So look for this one to go deep right here, folks. They're going to probably hit it up to the end zone. Let's have a little fun here in this showcase. 25 seconds left to go. They're going to wait till they get down, and let's see what they do. They'll probably call a timeout, and that's exactly what they do. So Georgia calls a timeout. 4th and 28 coming up.
It will be
We'll take a quick
charged.
break, too. 18 seconds left to go here until halftime.
18. Tonight's game. Make sure you go to the
Welcome back, everybody, here to Feltram Stadium here in Haines City, Florida. Bobby Lattimore from the Varsity Sports Network bringing you this exclusive pay-per-view event here on the Varsity Sports Network for the 2022 Georgia-Florida Underclassmen All-Star Game.
Everything else. See both games.
Right now it's fourth down and 28 here for this Georgia offense. They've gone backwards ever since they've gone forward. Marshall going to go back. He's going to throw it into the end zone. Has a man go, but it's going to be incomplete. And a nice job right there by the Florida defensive back. We'll try to get his number right there, but a good job right there defensively, staying with his receiver and able to get it. But I think that was Amari Black again for Florida, able to knock the pass down and give Florida another chance here. 10 seconds left to go here until halftime. Not much Florida's probably going to be able to do. They do have the wind behind their back, so you never know. We'll see it. But that was Amari Black on the deflection right there for Florida. He's out of Park Vista, folks. He's a 5'11", 170 junior for Park Vista, one of the top players there for them. Florida's going to bring in their quarterback right now. This is number 7. They're going to switch it up a little bit. This is Joel Cesario here for Florida as they spread everything out. Joel back to pass. Going to be blown whistle dead. Looks like we got a false start against Florida, so that'll move them back 5. Clock did continue down to 3 seconds after the play, so they may just let that run back down. So it'll be 3 seconds left to go here in the half. See what Florida decides to do.
3.8 on the
Cesario out of Palm Beach Lakes,
Florida.
the junior quarterback. And now we have another whistle blown here. And now we're going to put the clock back up. They're going to reset the clock, the play clock to 25. Let's see what we got here now. They're going to make sure we have 7 seconds left on the clock. So the clock now rolled. It was 10 seconds earlier before the play started. Now they went to one. No, well, they went to 1 second. Not sure what they did there. So 1 second now left showing on the scoreboard. Not sure why they did that, but last play definitely of the half. Right here, Serial back to pass. Going to throw deep. Has a man going open, and it's going to be caught. Oh, intercepted. It's intercepted right there by Georgia. That's number 19. That's Henry Bennett. No, I'm sorry. That's for Florida roster. Again, we're still kind of working around out here. Let's see if we got a 19 on the Georgia roster. We do not, so we apologize for that. So Georgia coming out with the interception right here to end the half. That's number 19. If we can't call his name, at least we get him a nice little spot right here on the game film right here. So it's halftime here, folks. Georgia leading 6-0. We'll take a quick break when we come back. The second half here from Felton Stadium here on the Varsity Sports
Hey, stop playing games and get serious about it.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Feltram Sports Complex here in Haines City, Florida. Bobby Lattimore from the Varsity Sports Network getting ready for you in the second half. Georgia leading the Florida team 6-0. And I'll tell you what, folks, it's been a very entertaining first half as we get ready for the third quarter coming up. Florida will receive the kickoff as they won the toss. They deferred to the second half, but when they kicked off in the first half, the wind was blowing so blustery that it kicked the ball, went across the 20-yard line, and blew all the way back to the 30. Florida was able to recover it. They went 3 and out. Georgia got the possession the next time they went 3 and out. It was back and forth for the first quarter, 3 and out, missed passes, missed everything. And then all of a sudden in the second quarter, Georgia found another gear, and they got a couple wide receivers that came in. Mr. Cannon, we'll get him. We've got pretty much our rosters now. Hopefully we will get things rolling for you here a little bit better on with describing the kids. But they brought in number 25, Darius Cannon from Gainesville, the junior, and he made a couple of spectacular catches across the middle there. Georgia got sparked by a little bit of that, and then all of a sudden a couple first downs under their belt. The running game opened up, and then all of a sudden, boom, they went down. They were able to put 6 points on the board on that possession. Then the next possession, they got it, and they drove all the way down inside the 5, but penalties drove them all the way back out. They could not capitalize on that, and we ended the half there at 6-0. They did not get the 2-point conversion as that's the reason why they still are at 6. Second half about ready to happen. Georgia sends out the kickoff team. Let's see who's going to be doing the kickoffs for Georgia. That's number 3. This is Malcolm McCain, Jr. from Brookwood. Well, I think that's him. I don't know. He was talking to the referee. They got everybody spread out everywhere. Let's see who's going to do the kicking here for Georgia. But we did. Hey, we got Malcolm on the board here tonight. So Malcolm was recognized. Florida now on the field, getting ready to go. Back deep for Florida is that number 4 kid back there again. We've been calling his name all day, Mr. Everything here for Florida. Malcolm Tucker from Palm Beach Gardens. And also we've got someone else back there. I believe that's number 2 there for Florida. We'll try to get his number as well. As Georgia now gets ready to kick off. Number 2 is for Florida. This is Amari Black they got back there in the back. So let's see what they got. They're going to send out number 24 here for Georgia. This is the kicker on the roster for him. Trenton McCord from Spalding. Looks like he's going to take over the kicking duties here for Georgia. He's kicking into the wind. Again, folks, we started this game with a wind about 50 miles an hour up here on the press box, but slowly it has died down a little bit. So we are kind of just now waiting for the temperature to drop. We're in the mid-40s right now. And now Malcolm's going to take it. He's going to kick it. Nice line drive kick. And it's going to go to the Florida offense. He's going to have to dive on it right there, and that'll be over Florida's ball. It's been kickoffs has been an adventure here so far tonight for both of these teams. That was number 21 for Florida that covered that one up.
Number 73, Cody Adams, just crazy.
Jeremiah Gines from Durant on the recovery over there.
Secondary play by Team Georgia,
the junior. And now they're going to send back out. This is number 19 coming back out here for Miche Estime, the quarterback again. They're going to start him at quarterback again here for Florida here in the second half. As Georgia looks like they're going to bring the house, and they're going to try to come in on the outside. And a nice job right there. Good run. Nice job right there on the run by number 1 here for Florida. Picked up about 3 or 4 yards on that, able to squeeze through to double. Looks like he was going to get tackled by 2 guys and able to squeeze through it. That was Wade, I believe, the running back for Florida. We'll confirm that. That's Janoris Wilcher from Glades Day, the sophomore from Glades Day. And folks, again, if we are calling the wrong names, please forgive us. These are the rosters that were given to us, and we're going by the numbers. Now, I know some of these kids probably switched during pregame today because a lot of the kids didn't show up. So we'll bear with us on that. So, but we do know And then it's going to come across the middle. He's got a man. Oh, it's intercepted. It was thrown all the way over. The defense has got it. He's going to take it in for a pick six. A huge play right there for Georgia as they start the third quarter. Beautiful catch right there. And a pick six for Georgia as they came in and able to get the turnover and the points off the turnover. Nice job right there. I can't get his number. That is number 8 for Georgia.
And the touchdown is good.
Florida quarterback just kind of lofted it over the middle, and a nice job right there by him. And that is Jacob Cruz from North Cobb Christian for the Georgia team. 6'5", 210. Pretty good size right there.
Number 8, Jacob Cruz.
So he was playing full linebacker over there. They got him as a tight end and fullback, but he played a little defense right there. So Jacob Cruz in for the pick six, and now Georgia going for the 2-point conversion, already up 12. And they'll throw that one up, and that is no good on the far sideline. The ball was caught, but it was not enough in for the end zone. So 12-0, Georgia on top after the pick six. So Georgia will now come back, and we'll start over this again.
12-0 to score in this one. Georgia up 2 scores.
So now Georgia leading 12-0 here. Again, we've got the colors a little late. We put Georgia as red, Florida as blue, like you would see Georgia versus Florida on football in college. But they went another way. Probably because the person who runs this program is from Georgia Tech. Poor guy. Go Dogs. Just want to say that, throw that out there. So here we go, folks. Kickoff again. Second time here tonight. As now the Georgia team will send some people on here to get going. So now Georgia, within the last minute and a half, actually the last minute, we're only 10:50, will kick off again after an interception return for a touchdown, a pick six. Now Florida will try again as he gets this one clean, and here he comes around the far side, stops, and then it gets hit hard on the far side over there. About crosses the 20, about to the 22-yard line. Let's check and see if there's any flags on that one. A little extracurricular activity, but
come on now.
So Georgia now in control of this one right here as they come out with a little hip in their step. So they'll come over and take over. Florida will take over. They gave them all the way up to the 24-yard line, so here we go. A little bit better room on the far side. Florida now will send out number 7 this time, that quarterback. That's Joel Cesario from Palm Beach Lakes. Give him a shot right now. So 1st and 10 here for Florida.
First down and 10 for Florida.
You're going to hand it off up the middle. Not much going on there. Nice run. Nice job right there. That's number 90, Omar Lopez from Stockbridge on the stop in the middle, as well as number 52, Isaiah Carter from Miller County.
He must be on the back of the page. That boy beast.
And I believe that was number 1, Janoris Wilcher there on the run.
Yes, sir. Second down.
Actually, that's number 12. We don't have him on the roster as a running back, but they've got him somewhere, I imagine.
Takes the snap.
That's Cedric Roll. And I'm sorry, folks.
His intended receiver, number 11.
Incomplete pass on the far side, on the near side right here.
Is that pass or ball incomplete?
So now that'll set up 3rd down and 10 coming up. So right now, Florida's offense is sputtering right now. Even with Cesario quarterback, he's got, it looks like a little bit better arm than the other one did, but that pass was intended for number 9, the wide receiver here on the near side.
Incredible day of football taking place here at Felcher Sports Field.
Don't have a number 9 on the roster, folks, and we apologize. So here we go, 3rd and 10 now coming up for Florida.
Georgia versus Florida. Look at the shift. Uh-oh.
Now we got play-by-play going on by the announcer. Now here comes Cesario around the corner. He's going to throw here. It's going to be in the dirt right there, intended for number 11 that time, and a lot of people yelling for some.
19 aggressively takes outside shoulder the first time.
That was Waden Charles Waden there from Somerset Academy, the intended receiver. And now that'll be 4th down and 10 coming up, and now we have a timeout on the field. or actually now that we don't, is now Florida will send out the punt team at 4th and 10, backed up at their own 24-yard line. So 3 and out quickly here for that Florida offense. Last time they had the ball, they threw an interception for a pick 6, and now this time they came out and did a 3 and out. So there's very sputtering right now on that Florida offense. And still trying to get folks, when you're dealing with all-star games and stuff like that, it's tough to get everybody organized. Everybody's trying to remember where they play. They just got done playing their regular seasons. Now they're out here playing an all-star game. So, good snap.
And a soaring punt.
Punt down here, going to come down right here.
Nice bounce and will roll.
Georgia will just let it go and have great field position here, starting about the 47-yard line. And then, so now Georgia will come out on offense, leading 12-0 here with 8:34 left to go here in the third quarter. So they're going to send out Marshall again. Marshall again now from Woodward Academy coming out.
8:34
sophomore quarterback. Had a great night so far. He's got a good arm.
Voice Sports.
So from Woodward Academy up there is going to have a nice future with this young man. They keep him healthy.
Make sure you check out the official live stream.
So Georgia will come out. They gave him the ball at the 47-yard line. Actually, the 48 it looks like. So here we go.
Let's get back to business. 4 receiver spread.
2 spread out either side. Running back on Marshall's hip. Marshall back to pass, going to stay in the air, going to throw all the way across the field. It's going to be almost intercepted.
You got to catch that, baby.
Almost intercepted.
The man a do-over. The man a do-over. Wow. Right in the bread basket, too.
Well, they say it looked like it might have been intercepted, almost intercepted right there, but a pass was intended for number 2 right there.
Coach just put a check mark beside it. Come back down. We're going to come back down. Come back down.
So now we'll set up 2nd down and 10 right here in midfield. Marshall going to go. He's going to go back to pass again. He's going to throw to the far side. He's going to run across the way. A nice tackle made right there after a gain of 2. That's number 5. We've called his name a couple times here today here for the Florida defense.
Nice reception made by number 10, Darius Dye. 3rd down and 8 for Georgia.
Jalen Hill from Lafayette Mayo on the tackle on the far side over there.
Just outside of 7.5 remaining in the third. In the cruise control. Can this Florida defense get them off the field?
Third down and 8 now coming up at the 50-yard line. Marshall going to go back to pass, looking, going to have a man across the middle. Almost intercepted again. Marshall threw behind the runner that time. I believe that was
number 2. I'm going to do a quick sound check. Maybe they went to sleep on me. Where my Georgia fans at? Where my Georgia fans at? Make some noise one time.
Amari Black.
Make some noise one time.
There for Florida. They're almost on the interception right there, folks. Again,
hey, Florida,
they've got their rosters all over the place.
Yeah. We're going to mess up somebody's game and experience by listening to us.
So here we go, folks. 4th down now and 8 right here in midfield. Georgia feels very confident in their defense. They're going to go for it here right at midfield. 6:40 left to go here in the third quarter. Marshall in the shotgun.
4 receivers.
Looking, going to go back, going to go across the middle. Caught across the field. That's number 10 with a great catch. He's still on his feet across the 30. And a nice job over there by Florida to finally corral him. But a nice pitching catch right there from Marshall to number 10. Again, we apologize. We do not have a number 10 on the roster. Maybe we can hear from the announcer here who number 10 is, because he's had a great series here so far, but we do not have a number 10 on the roster. I'm looking.
Marshall plenty of time to do what he needs to do.
And unfortunately, we don't. But here we go, folks. Georgia now with a 1st and 10 ball right at the 30-yard line of Florida. Driving in again. Marshall going to roll. Going to look over here to the main. Caught again.
Throws, hits his man.
And a nice job by a good running job. Still juking a few runners right there. That's number 15. That's the first time we've seen him. That's Jadarius Robinson from Greenville, Georgia. As he gets his first catch of the game here tonight, has a nice little run for another Georgia first down inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line. So now Marshall and the Georgia offense continuing to drive against this Florida defense here tonight. Man in motion going across the way, going to hand it off to the running back going across the middle, and he's still running and jumping. Nice jump in the hole right there. That was number 4, Jacalian King from Pike County with a nice little run right there. Jacalian King from Pike County, the junior running back, able to get Georgia down to inside the 10-yard line, down to the 8-yard line. So that sets up 2nd down and 1. Across the 7, they get a first down. More importantly, though, they're right there knocking on the door again. So Marshall back in the shotgun. Running back on his right hip, going to hand it off to the running back, going to try to jump outside. He's going to run it over people, and he's down to the 1-yard line. And a nice job right there.
Inside the 5.
Makari Bodiford from McEachern, and quickly Georgia up to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, testing that power, that defensive front.
So McEachern will get it again, and he'll drive it right up the middle. That'll be another 6 right there for Georgia. So Bodiford with a nice job right there, scoring again there for that Georgia offense. 4:12 left to go here in the third quarter as Georgia now in command here in the Underclassmen Showcase here for 2022.
They'll line up for the point after attempt.
So the 2-point conversion coming right now. Marshall going to go. He's going to come to the near side over here. He's going to throw it up, and no, in and out of the hands.
Unable to bring it in.
Unable to bring it in is right, and that'll be no good on the 2-point conversion. So 3 scores, 3 touchdowns. 3 times they've missed a 2-point conversion, giving us 18-0. 4:12 left to go here in the third quarter. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back right after this on the Varsity Sports Network. $18-0 your score here tonight. Bobby Latimer from Varsity Sports Network bringing the exclusive pay-per-view. After this one's done, they got the senior showcase coming up after this.
And the kick.
Georgia versus Florida, and this is the underclassmen fumble, and it's still going, and it'll be Florida ball. It looks like they got it, and it will be Georgia. Georgia's going to recover it right there, right in the near sideline right there, so a nice job. The returner for Florida fumbled the ball, and Georgia was there to recover it. And a costly mistake again for Florida is another turnover. They started the second half with a pick 6. Georgia now getting the ball back, and now they will take over right here in Florida territory at the 28-yard line again. So Florida's defense has to come out and defend again.
First down and 10.
Goalpost at their back.
Georgia.
So now Georgia coming out now, trying to get things rolling right now. Wind starting to pick back up, clouds starting to move in again. So hopefully we'll keep all this rain away. We had a bad storm front come through this morning. A line of thunderstorms, tornado warnings, everything. Had a 7-on-7 earlier today, a tournament here at the Feltram Sports Complex. They started very late. They just got finished right before the start of this one, so good thing we got this one in on time. And now, right now, the referee trying to get everybody in line here right now as we get rolling. 3:13 left to go here. Marshall going to hand it.
Nowhere
to go, and he's thrown down. It looks like we may have a face mask coming in on this one. He grabbed him and threw him around. He's lucky to get up with his head still attached to his body. So personal foul, face mask coming up here against Florida. And he spun him around. So 15-yard penalty will move Florida back in even worse territory than they were. So starting at the 32-yard line is where the penalty is. They'll go back to the 28, and now they'll go all the way down to about the 18, 19-yard line, and that's where 17-yard line, and that's where they'll take over. Georgia will have 1st and 10 right there again against this Florida defense. But, man, Marshall got spun around by the defender just grabbing his face mask. It's a good thing he let him go. 2:50 left to go here in this one. Clock continuing to run.
With a man in motion.
Marshall going to have the ball in the middle again. He's going to go for the handoff right there. Nice job by Florida to corral the running back right there. That's number 21.
That's right. They hit like a kidney and 2 thighs. You ain't going to run that over there.
That's Jaqueen Hines from Washington County getting the ball. A couple times we've had him earlier. We just didn't have the roster with his name on it, but we'd like to recognize him right now. But got corralled right there in the backfield. Now they're going to bring in another running back. This is number 20, Brian Williams from Lanier. His first time out here today. Getting a little play time now in the backfield at running back. Going to hand it off to him and trying to go up the middle from Lanier. And cuts it right up the middle, and he will go down to the 20-yard line. And now will be a 3rd down and about 12 to go here for the first down. They got to get inside the 8 for the first down. Georgia's been down here basically the whole second half. Actually, the whole third quarter, they've had the ball. Florida has not had – actually, did they? Yes, they did. They had the ball for a 3 and out, but then Georgia's had it for the rest of the whole third quarter. So here we go, folks. 2nd down and 3rd down and 12 coming up. Marshall back to pass, looking, going across the middle. Has a man breaking in. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted down there. That is number 2. Is that Amari Black? That is Amari Black with a nice interception right there, able to get that Florida defense off the field without any more damage done by that Georgia offense. And Amari Black with a big interception. He got burned a couple times already tonight, but that time he would not get burned that time. And a nice job by him, but it sets up Florida back in their own goal line just about at the 4-yard line. And now the Florida offense has really got to get things rolling here as we come to a minute 26 left to go here in the third quarter. They're going to send out again number 16 again, number 19 again. This is Miche Estime from Forest Hill. I'm going to try to give him another shot here. He threw the interception in the first series in the second half for a pick 6. This time they're going to get it. Oh, and it's nowhere to go. Barely back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, barely back across the goal line, and now we've got a little extracurricular activity that we're not even going to show because it's not worth it.
Calm down.
And penalties ensuing coming up here pretty soon. Just getting a little frustration by that Florida team, and then Georgia taunting them a little bit. So just let it go, offset, be done. So Florida will have a 2nd down and 10 coming up. 1:05 left to go here in the third. Referees discussing the issue at hand on the far side over there. Basically just give them offsetting and let's play football. Coach them up a little bit on the sideline, let them know they did wrong, and let's go. Because it's cold up here. The Florida team and the Georgia seniors, the Florida seniors and the Georgia seniors coming into the stadium here tonight, getting ready to go for that second game coming up right after this, the underclassmen game as well. So 15-yard penalty now going to be assessed against Georgia. So they'll let Georgia come out and let's get Florida away from that goal line a little bit. So they will come out to the 16-yard line. So a huge break there for Florida.
Possession of football with a fresh set of downs.
So now they will have 1st and 10, personal foul against Georgia, as you can see the referee explaining right there. And that'll be a first down here for Florida at the 16-yard line. So let's see, out of the end zone a little bit, let's see if they can do something here and benefit from this penalty Georgia gave him. So Enemy on the back, and a go roll to his left again. He's going to throw it. He's got a man that's going to be behind him and no incomplete.
Trying to connect with number 8. Jeremiah
Santel on the reception over there for the attempt. And that'll be second down and 10 coming up from the 16-yard line.
49 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Coming up next.
As you can hear in the microphone, folks, as we mentioned earlier, those clouds are coming back in. The wind's starting to pick up. So, whew, not a fun day to be out here.
But
it is football. Going to go deep. He's got a man breaking open. It's going to be caught. It's caught at the midfield. What a catch right there by the Florida receiver. That is number 4 for Florida. That is not our man, is it? Give it up for Malcolm Tucker from Palm Beach Gardens. He's been almost or everything so far here for Florida, and he's able to come up with a huge 43-yard pass. Enemy just threw it up there, and he caught it. So a great job there by Florida. Now here in Georgia territory, 1st and 10. Again, maybe that gives a little confidence because he's going to go back up. He's going to throw it back out. And that's intercepted. And that one's intercepted back here. So a little bit of glory for Florida, but then just threw it right back up and intercepted right there on number 8 for Georgia. That's 18 for Georgia right here. Looks like that's from Grayson. The Rams up there from Grayson High School, very big powerhouse there in Georgia, their football program. And we have a penalty. Let's check out the penalty flag right now, but everybody says it's the end of the third quarter. We're going to check it out first.
It is the fourth quarter as Miles Woods.
Yeah, it's Miles Woods from Grayson High School. I got it right. Remember that helmet with a nice interception return for the return. He's a sophomore coming out of Grayson, so Grayson just with more power kids coming from that program up there as well. They're going to call it the end of the third quarter, and they're going to wave off the penalty flag and go right into the fourth. Folks, we'll be back right after this. Fourth quarter coming up next here for the 2022 Georgia-Florida Underclassmen Showcase.
Coach, you cannot be on the turf at any time.
Welcome back, folks. Here, fourth quarter action coming up. You're watching special edition of pay-per-view here on the Varsity Sports Network, live from Feltram Field Stadium here in Haines City, Florida, on a blustery, cold night here in the Sunshine State. Georgia now on top, 18-0 going into the fourth quarter with the ball after the interception. Going to hand it off to the running back, trying to get the corner.
Cuts back wide. And brought down at the
gain of a couple on that one. Going to bring up second down and 8 coming up. But Georgia have been in control since the second quarter. First quarter was kind of feeling each other out. A lot of 3 and outs, drop passes, dropped everything. But the second quarter is when Georgia found their footing and kicked it into another gear and has really controlled this football game since then.
Down and distance marker need to move.
It was number 4, Jaqueline King, on the rush on that time. Picked up a couple, second down and 8. Ball placed at the 47-yard line. King going to go off the left hip of Marshall.
With the snap.
Going to hand it off to King again. Tough pitch, and Florida was there to get it. Nice tackle right there. That's number 25 for Florida coming in. Good tackle by Sincere Edwards out of Wakaiva. Not too far down the road here for him to travel in. Looks like we have a personal foul, horse collar against Georgia. No, it's against Georgia. So, yeah.
Go against Georgia.
So, Georgia just shooting themselves in the foot right now, showing bad composure. They're up 18-0, but yet there's driving, having good drives, but then they still shoot themselves in the foot with personal fouls. 18-0 now, just starting the fourth quarter here. If you're just joining us here on the Varsity Sports Network presentation of pay-per-view here, if you're joining us for the senior all-star or the senior all-star game coming up, the showcase coming up after this, right after this one, so stay tuned for that.
Griffin Marshall in the backfield.
Griffin Marshall has gone all the way here for Georgia at quarterback here tonight, and he's going to throw one deep. He's got a man that's going to go out of bounds. And that was ridden really hard out of that one over there. That was intended for number 12 on the far side. Rayvon Grant out of Richmond Hill. First time we called his name tonight. So now Florida now with a little bit of a break now coming up here. Fourth down and forever. So they'll send out, Georgia will send out the punt team. And let's see who they're going to get the punt. I believe number 7 will go back and do the punting here for Georgia. This is Jared Rodriguez, the junior out of Haralson County.
Get the officials. Stop wearing them knockoff jeans. Get right.
I think someone spelled that wrong. It might have been Harrison County. Hallison County is how they got it spelled. Haven't heard about a Hallison County in Georgia. Ball skipped back on the snap, and a straight kick up here, right here in front of us. It'll fall, take a huge Florida bounce, and it'll be dropped right there at the 44-yard line. So Florida now with very good opportunity right here. 9:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball is going to be spotted at the 45-yard line of Georgia. So let's see if this offense for Florida can get something rolling here. They got a good little opportunity coming up, and let's see if it happens. 18-0 your score. Georgia on top of Florida here in this Underclassmen showcase. A lot of new numbers coming out here for Florida as we'll try to get them to you here as well as Florida comes out here on offense. As I noticed Tyler Smith from Sun Lake now checking in the near slot right here. First time we've seen him today. They're going to send number 7, Sicario, back out.
Go back to the action.
Cesario. Cesario back to pass, looking, going to throw it out to the man. We just talked about him. There he is. Nice catch and a run. And down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. So, again, we just mentioned him. We just saw him come out. Tyler Smith. Nice job right there by him. Able to get the good yardage on that. Actually, I thought they gave him a little more.
Pickup of 2 on the play.
Well, he only gave him 2.
Makes it second down and 8.
Second down and 8 coming up now. Now we've got another spottage of the ball here. The referee's still continuing to talk. Now we got another penalty, a personal foul against roughing the passer against Georgia. So that'll just increase everything that's going on with Georgia today. That's about their 6th or 7th personal foul penalty called here tonight.
Mad at you. We'll get your cardio here.
So now 1st and 10 here for Florida.
Had to move down to the 28-yard line.
The Cesario now and at quarterback from Palm Beach Lakes.
Quarterback position takes the snap.
He's going to come here to the near side, just nowhere to go, and misses intended receiver. That intended receiver was
coming up on the coverage, number 4.
Again, we look down the roster here to try to find our number 8, and we cannot find a number 8 on the Florida roster, and we apologize again for that. We were only given the numbers that were given to us, folks, and we apologize. So 2nd down and 10 coming up. Wind starting to pick up a little bit. Temperatures definitely starting to drop. Good crowd, though, for both sides right here, especially from Georgia. They came in hard here tonight. We'll get a little shot of that here coming up here pretty soon as we zoom back in here to the field to play. 2nd down and 10 now coming up here for Florida. So back to pass, looking, going to go across the middle, has a man. Oh, it's just a very tough play, is incomplete. But that was contended for number 11 right there for Florida. Cesario with a nice pass across the middle, just could not connect. Good defense back there in the backfield there by Georgia as well. But that'll set up a 3rd down and 10 now. Pass was intended to number 11 for Florida. That was Charles Walden from Somerset Academy. We called his name about once before here tonight. Pass defended very nicely by number 5 for Georgia. That was Arthur Brown out of Houston County. So good job right there by both of those young men. So here we go. Cesario back in the backfield. Again, number 12. The running back, looks like from Mainland High School. Cesario going across the middle. Has a man caught in the middle. Beautiful catch. That'll be enough for Florida 1st down right there. And that was number 8. Again, folks, we do not have a number 8 on the roster, and we apologize about that. We'll see if the announcer has it. Jeremiah Sintel. I see his name on the roster, but we have no number by it. But we'll go ahead and definitely put his name there. So Jeremiah Sintel is the catch made by him, and it'll be now a 1st and 10 for Florida as we have an injured player on the field. We'll take a quick break here with 7:43 left to go here in the 4th quarter. The seniors starting to warm up on the far field over there. We'll be back right after this. You're watching a special presentation of pay-per-view football here on the Varsity Sports Network for the 2020. Injured player now off the field for Florida. We really didn't get a number, but here we go, folks. This is going to be 1st and 10 now after a good cast play. Cesario looking, going to take off and try to run. Georgia just quickly closes the hole, able to corral him back there.
Making that move.
So Cesario trying to run out of there right there, and number
converging on the football quickly.
Georgia with a good defensive play right there to shut that one down. Loss of 4 on that one. Going to set up 2nd down and 14 coming up here for Florida. McCord for Georgia on the tackle. Try to get his information. Actually, Malcolm McCain is who I had from Brookwood that got the tackle over there. But they said we'll get somebody else in there as well. Give him a little bit of credit, too. So 2nd down and 14 now coming up. Going to throw it over here to the near side behind the receiver and nowhere to go. And another flag back here by the quarterback. And that's probably going to be another roughing the passer here against Georgia.
Flag on the play in the backfield.
And now the referee explaining to the players it's not necessary, and they're going to get penalized again. So that'll be another 1st down coming up here for Florida. Roughing the passer, you can see the call made right there. And that's not a smart play by Georgia to be 1st down, ball moving down. But you know what? That's the only way Florida's been able to move the ball tonight, folks, has been by the first personal foul penalties and all the penalties Georgia has. So hopefully they'll get something rolling here. They did make a nice completion the last couple plays ago, but that's been about all it has been here for the second half for Florida. 6:20 left to go here in this football game. Georgia up 18-0. Florida breaking the huddle right now. Cesario's been the quarterback here this series. Done a pretty good job so far by keeping this drive alive.
Showing 3 receivers to the far side.
Ball down to the 10-yard line here for Florida at the Georgia 10.
Cesaro.
Going to go back to pass, looking, going to take off up the middle, got a little bit of room, and hit hard right there around the 6-7-yard line.
Oh, hammers.
And he took a nice shot right there in the middle, so that defense has been very stout here tonight so far.
Well, technically you can, but Just make sure.
Again, coming up after this one, folks, the senior showcase taking front stage here tonight. Georgia versus Florida. Florida now warming up on the far sideline. Georgia hanging out down by the other end zone down here, and everybody's getting ready to go. Second down now and goal from the 9-yard line.
Second down and goal for Georgia.
Cesario back in the shotgun again.
Florida wants to score. I want to see him get in there. Let's hear
this is Janoris Wilcher from Glades Day in the backfield with him.
Cicero takes a snap.
Going to roll to his right. Going to look. Caught in the middle. Going to get Richard. Can he get to the touchdown? Did he reach? Did he get it? He did. Touchdown, Florida. Nice job right there. That was number 14 for Florida. Hopefully we got his number on the roster, and we do. That was Shy Montplaisir from Dr. Crop, the junior, able to get Florida on the scoreboard. As 4:50 left here in the fourth quarter, is now Florida now on top, or I should say on the board, with 6 points going for 2. So now they bring in the other quarterback, Miche Estime, from Forest Hill, to run the 2-point play here. Mostly probably use him as a runner. He's going to go back to pass, going to look, going to roll to his right, going to throw across. It is going to be intercepted or knocked down, and there's no good on the 2-point conversion right there for Florida. So Florida gets on the board tonight on a nice pass play right there to Montplaisir. And a nice job right there to get it going. So 4:50 left to go here in the fourth.
This goes out to you. This goes out to you. You. This goes out to you.
Mr. All-Around, Malcolm Taylor, now going to go ahead and try to do the kickoff right now. He's looking to the sideline. Should we onside kick? 18-6, 4:50 left in the fourth quarter. Why not? Now they're trying to get another person on the field. It looks like they only got 10. So not sure what's going on. Oh, they need the tee, the football tee, the kicking tee. So everybody's waiting for the kicking tee. I guess they only have one tee, and there comes one right now. They're going to throw it in, and there it comes. So we'll get that on here.
Oh, and you're gonna do it. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more.
Malcolm Tucker now will go back to kick off. Again, we mentioned he's Mr. All-Around today. And they're going to push it off and pooch it over to the right over there. And now we have an offsides penalty called on Florida. And we'll bring that back 5 yards. But they may just take – Georgia just may take it right there if they don't. Nope, they're going to go back and kick it again. So they'll move it back 5 yards back to the 35-yard line. And Tucker will try it again.
Again, coming up next, the Georgia versus Florida.
18-6 now, Georgia on top of Florida. Here in 4:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Temperature starting to drop a little bit here, folks. We had mid-40s earlier. Now I'm thinking it's probably close to 40, maybe cutting into those high 30s right now. It has really just gotten cold out here. Wind has died down a little bit, but not enough to really.
Ice.
And that one's just going to go out of bounds all the way on the far side over there as Georgia lets it go out, and they'll take it over at the 35-yard line.
Possession of the football at the 35-yard line.
And nice job right there by Tucker just to try to get something going here for Florida, and just drove it just a little bit too hard. Well, for some reason, 2 seconds went off the clock, so we're at 4:48. Again, you can hear the wind in my mic, folks. We are up here on top of this press box, bringing you all the action here tonight, and it has been fun, but also challenging. We're not going to lie about that. So Georgia will take over here at their 40-yard line. That's right, because they had a 5-yard penalty. So they will take over at the 40-yard line. This kid Marshall's been in there all game today at quarterback, and Florida stuffs up the running back right there. That is number 12 there for Georgia. I'm sorry, that's number 21 for Georgia. Called his name a couple times here tonight. See if we can
Ball on the 42-yard line.
call it again for you.
Just outside of 4 minutes remaining.
That's Jeremiah Gines from Durant. Actually, is that who? Nope. Sorry, wrong roster. So here we go, folks. 2nd down and 8 after a gain of 2.
Good snap. Handoff.
Again, going back to Georgia, going one way, comes back the other, makes the corner. He's down the sideline, down the 5 to the 35 to 30, and he's gone all the way back. So Georgia now gets back on top. And a little shuffle in the end zone for some celebration right there, and we'll get this young man going. Nice job right there. He went one way, came to the near side, saw the bunch up by that Florida defense, and then pushed his way back out to get that first down. Nice job right there. That will get his number for you right now. That was number 21. That was Jaquine Hines from Washington County. So Hines does a good job right there. Good run right there by him. He's now put Georgia up another 6 here tonight, 24-6. And now Georgia will try again for a 2-point conversion. Have not been very successful with it, but we'll definitely see what they can do right here with this one. Marshall back in the shotgun again. He's been there all day. They've rode Marshall's arm. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Nowhere to go. Nice job by that Florida defense to really get that going. So 3:40 left to go. Georgia strikes fast here in the fourth quarter for another 6 touchdown, a 58-yard touchdown run right there by Hines to put Georgia back up another 6. We'll take a quick break, come back after this on the Varsity Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody, here to Feltram Stadium here in Haines City, Florida, for tonight's 2022 Underclassmen Showcase, Georgia versus Florida. Georgia on top of Florida all since the second quarter, 24-6. And now we'll get things kicked off right here with Georgia now coming out. And now a quick little squib kick in here by Florida right about the 32-yard line, diving forward across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. And that'll be first down now for Florida. See who they bring out at quarterback. 2 quarterbacks have been somewhat successful here tonight for Florida, but it's been a very big struggle against this Georgia defense. Kind of reminds you of the college days, folks. The Georgia Bulldogs won their national championship with that awesome defense. And a nice job they've done this year, and I am a Bulldog fan, so I'm going to celebrate that with you. They bring out number 19 from Forest Hill. This is Esteem. I apologize if we were pronouncing the name wrong.
Estemi at quarterback.
Now they said Estemi.
Georgia shows
So now they're going to go to a roll to the right. And they're going to throw it in, and it's going to be short, almost intercepted again.
incomplete.
So now it'll be ball 2:45. They're going to let the clock run at 24-6, so 2:44. Actually, they stopped it, so a couple seconds went off the clock. 2:44 left here in the fourth. Second down and 10 coming up. Ball at the 42-yard line. Again, folks, don't go anywhere after this one. We'll take a quick break, and then we will be heading back in quickly to get ready for the 2022 Senior Showcase between Georgia and Florida. A great matchup coming up here from Feltram Field after that. After this, I should say.
Makes the snap. Good move by Adams inside, flushes him out.
Going to throw the ball deep. Got a man coming over in the middle. It's going to be, taken down from the backfield back there. Good job defensively as the Florida receiver had to become a defender as it was almost intercepted again.
14 Florida.
Wind again starting to pick up. Temperature going down. It's going to be a football night here in Haines City for this showcase coming up next. 2 minutes left to go here in this one. Georgia in a comfortable lead with 24-6, but they're still playing hard. 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball right at the 42-yard line here for Florida. Again, you can hear that wind kicking up in my microphone. It's starting to kick up again. Estime going back. He's going to be flush. He's going to throw across the way, and he's got a man. And it's,
Ball on the ground. Ball on the ground. Recovered
It was
by
caught.
Georgia.
It was caught and then fumbled, so Georgia will have the ball here to close this one out with 1:23.
Turned upfield, got hit, ball popped out, and number 55 started dancing.
So they're going to let the clock run. Probably just let this one run out here tonight as Georgia comes on the field, 24-6. And the referee said, just run the clock. Let's get it going here. Georgia, if they do anything, they'll just probably just kneel on it and be done, unless they try to get another one.
Call the boogeyman.
So Marshall now coming out here at quarterback again here for Georgia. Just going to let the clock run down.
First down and 10.
Georgia going to play probably two more plays here. Let's see what they can do with it. They're probably going to go for the end zone, have a little fun. Let's show off Marshall. Nope, they're going to let him run it a little bit.
Jump cut. Gets around the outside and advances it up to the 40-yard line.
Lamar.
Maybe 3 on the carry.
So nice run right there by the Georgia running back. As this one's going to come on, that's going to do it, folks. Georgia coming out to celebrate right now, and Georgia will take this 2022 underclassmen here 24-6 here tonight. As the kids line up, as a good sportsmanship, everybody's shaking their hands out there, having a good time, but Georgia takes this one this year. 2022 goes to Georgia.
Team Georgia and Team Florida, the underclassmen bring this one to a close. The final score, 24-6.
24-6, as you heard the announcer say that, folks, as the kids come to the middle of the field, they're getting ready to go, but don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to log off, and then you will log back on here for the 2022 Senior Showcase coming up here from Feltram Stadium right after this on the Varsity Sports Network. So have a good night, folks. The final tonight, Georgia on top of Florida, 20-22. 24-6. My bad.